everyone, Narelle here, and welcome to my channel about paper crafting. Today I'm doing my next video in Through the Rainbow series, and the colour this time is red, and the photos I'm doing are of some chili jam that my daughter and I made in the old Cotty's jam jar, oh my gosh. So my son loves chilies, so he decided that we were going to grow chilies, and I tell you what, they are so prolific. Oh, if you want to grow veggies, the easiest thing to grow is chilies. You cannot kill them. We haven't been near the chili plants for months now, and they are still flowering and growing and producing chilies, and far more than we can ever eat. So a few months ago, we had a lot of chilies that were on the tree and on the bushes, and like, what are we going to do with them? And my daughter goes, hey, let's try and make chili jam. So we found a recipe online, and that's what we did. So there's just the container of chilies that we had, and this is like just the process. So you've got red capsicum chilies, some green chilies, garlic in there, and you whiz it all up, and then you cook it up, add some other things to it. Can't remember the recipe now. I'm sure there's sugar in there as well. And some jam setter, and there we are cutting up the chilies, and then eventually it becomes jam. So they are the photos that I am scrapping, and I'm going to use this sketch down here from Page Maps. It's July 2021, and it's this one down here. So there's 4 photos on here. I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 small ones and a big one. So I'm going to do like the big one on the side and then the 4 here. So that's the layout I plan to do. I didn't have many red embellishments that would work, so I jumped on Creative Fabrica and I downloaded a chili image, and I just printed that out. So I copied and pasted it 6 times, resized it because it was really big, resized it down to the size I wanted, printed that out, and I'm going to fussy cut them out. So if I haven't said before, you haven't caught me say before, Creative Fabrica is so cheap for embellishments. It's rarely a time that I don't find what I'm looking for on Creative Fabrica, so I'd highly recommend it. So they are the chilies that I've got, and then I just went through my folder of stickers and stuff and found some stickers that might work. This one says food and then tasty, and if you saw on one of the photos, I've already put a sticker on Delish. I will peel that off and re-glue that on because it's not going to stay, but I wanted to cover up the Cotty's brand, which is a famous Australian brand for cheese. Oh, jam. Oh gosh. So I wanted to cover that up, so I thought I would just put the Delish sticker on there to do that. And then 3 word or phrase stickers. Days like this is about to happen, and everyday life. And my heading's going to be chili jam, and then I thought I'd put below it is about to happen. So there's just some stickers that I found, and then I wanted to tie in the craft sort of look from those word stickers. So I found a few craft frames. Now I don't know how much of this is going to land on the page. I just went through all my stash of embellishments in various different places. I didn't go through everything, but I went through a container that I had sitting to one side from a past series, and I haven't put the stuff away. So I went through that, found some corrugated cardboard little embellishments. I found some gardening tools, a stake and a fork and a spade, and I thought, well, they work because it's chilies that we grew, so that works. And just and the tomatoes, whatever I could find that was red in my stash. Not going to use a lot, like probably hardly any of this, but I like to have options when I'm creating a page. So I just pulled out everything that was red. Oh gosh, if I don't stop dropping it. Memo, that's red, and that's the same colour cream that's actually in this paper. So I'll get to the paper in a minute. So just lots of tucking bits. And then I have from Minte, I can't remember the range, I've got it here, what's it called? Country Fair range. I had these cutter parts sitting in my container, and I thought, well, it's a vegetable growing theme, so I might be able to tuck some of them in as well. Again, with the chipboard, wood grain, not wood grain, but the craft type of look, I've got some butterflies and hearts. I won't use the butterflies, might use some hearts. I've got a house to represent, you know, home gardening. And then I've got the rest of the pack of these embellishments from Minte, and I have no idea what is in here. I'm just going to go through them and see what else. There's some more tomatoes. What's this say? Planting journal. And some leaves and things like that. So I might be able to use bits and pieces from this pack as well. I have them. Alright, now the papers I'm using. Oh, and this red border that I found. It's a chipboard sticker. No longer sticky. I found these papers. Went through my stash looking for red papers and I had nothing really appropriate. These are as close as I could get. So this is 2009 Cosmo Cricket. And it's just a red and cream check. And the other side looks like cricket balls. It's called Silly Sam. A little man range apparently called Silly Sam. And then this is the same. This is Cosmo Cricket as well. Same range. Little Man, Cheerful Charlie. I'm going to use the polka dots. And then the side is that stripe. So, I just didn't notice that stripe before. Maybe I'll use this side with the red circles, or the red, might be too much with the red checks. Anyway, I'll work that out. I'll look at the sketch and work out how I can use those two bits of paper. I haven't been through my dies yet, but I did go through my stamps and I was looking for things I could add, like greenery, leaves and stuff like that. So I got the perfect pomegranate stamp set out because I like these leaves. They're a bit like the chili leaf. They're only a smallish thin leaf. Then I've got the What's Cooking stamp set, so I can use some of these elements because we were making the jam. And then I've got the wood words, and there's some things in here like farmers market, fresh treats, things I can use out of that. Then I've got sweet as a peach, and again it was the leaves that I was looking at. Enjoy the moment. If I get desperate for elements, I can stamp some of these and tuck them on the page as well. They're sort of like all your natural food growing type of look. And then if I don't use the check paper, I thought I could do a few pieces of stamped paper with the buffalo check, because it's like got the jam cooking farmhouse table type look, and I always think of like the check tablecloth with the farmhouse in the farmhouse. Not that we live in a farmhouse, but all, you know, association. That's where I went. And then the Berry Blessing stamp set. I apologise if you can hear my dog. I don't know what his problem is today. He's barking a lot. Berry Blessings, again, it was the leaves, and I'm not sure if that's going to work at all. It was the first one I picked, and I found some more that'll work better. So that is what I have, and I'm going to go away now and work out what I'm doing, and I'll be back to create the page with you. So hang tight. Okay, I'm back, and I have worked out my base page, and what I've decided to do is mount it in black, because it just, without the black, it was missing something. So I'm going to cut down this one, mount it on black, and then I'm also going to mount the cream in black as well, because my title is going to be black, and I think it just needs that to separate the red on the red. It was just a little bit too much red. And I found my alpha I'm going to use, Scenic Park stickers, 2006. So they're probably not going to stick at all, which is why I always use glue. So you've probably seen me if you've watched my videos before. When I use any alphas or sticker elements or anything, I always put glue on the back as well, because a lot of my stash is 20 years old. So it's not going to stick straight off the sheets anymore because it's old. So adhesive doesn't last that long. So these have next to no stick at all. So if I put them on a page, they're going to fall off in next to no time. So that's why I always use adhesive, my glue on my alphas and things like that. Alright, so I'm going to now speed you up and just make the page, and then I'll come back and have another little chat. Okay, there's the finished page. I am really pleased with how it turned out. These papers surprised me. When I had them together before I started the page, it's like, oh, are they going to work? I don't know, but I think they do. You see just enough of that red spot that it's different to the check, and I think the check gives the overall vibe of cooking, country farmhouse, check tablecloths, and the black separating the matte and the outline black really makes it pop and makes a difference. So what did I want to say? I actually don't know. I had things running through my head that I wanted to say. These alphas are really, really thin and really hard to use. Now they have next to no sticking. They are so hard to get into position in the right place, but they're okay. If I had to plan this out a little bit better, I probably would have moved this photo down a bit so I could put the chili jam on the red, but I guess it still works there being split. Bit of a gap between them, so I probably should have moved that up, but it is what it is. It's done now, and that's it. So they're the two chilies that I had got from Creative Fabrica that I had resized and pasted into Word documents. So all I do with those type of graphics from Creative Fabrica, I grab the image, paste it into a Word document, and then I can resize it. When I'm happy with the size, if I want multiples, then I just copy and paste in that document and then print it out. And I printed this out onto red cardstock so I could have red chilies, because it was just an outline of a chili that I got off Creative Fabrica. And you can, if you want the same image but several different sizes, you just have the same image on your Word document, just resize each one to a different size. So easy and so worthwhile. So I only needed the two. I think, I don't know if I don't think I needed any more. There's enough chilies elsewhere on the page. I included the word stickers. So I have word stickers here and here, and then with my heading. And then these little strips of words I put in. I put the everyday life down here, and then it's about to happen, because it's chili jam, it's about to happen. And then I had this one left over, days like this. I had intended to put it up here, but when I put this cluster together, it didn't quite fit. So I had the perfect gap between my photos there in the middle, and I put it there. Finishing touches were some matte dots from Stampin' Up. And yeah, I'm really happy with that page. So thank you for watching. If you have liked this page, give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that bell so you get notified when my next layout and my next video goes up. Thanks for watching, and have a scrap happy day. Bye bye.